had to phone the next controller, who was the French controller. Now, this incident occurred in August 1972, going back a long time, but it may have affected some people in this room, because if you're going on your holidays in August 72, this was the reason it took a long time to get there. The day in question was a Friday, and the French have got a super habit, and that is that they go on strike, but they don't tell anybody that they're going on strike. Friday morning, I would pick up the phone and say, "Good morning, Pierre." I don't know if that's what his name, but everybody called him that sort of thing. And I would say, 30 for you. And he would say, hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. I accept them. And I would say, knockout, and throw them over to him, you see. And what he did with them, I didn't care, as long as he didn't turn them around and bring them back. This particular morning, Friday, August, I picked the phone up, I said, "Good morning, Pierre, 30 for you." And he said, "I spit on your aircraft," and put the phone down. Which I thought was a bit strong, actually. I hadn't said anything to him, so I rang him again. I said, "Come on, mess about, just take them." He said, "He's finished today, we are on strike. No aeroplanes, we are not working, good day, sir," and put the phone down. I said, "That's novel." So I rang the other controller, which was the other name which was etched into the desk, which was the Belgian Air Traffic Control Service, and I rang him and I said, "Good morning, Pierre," because they're all pretty much of a muchness, obviously, over there. And I said, "I got 30 for you." And he said, "I accept them." I said, "Knockout," and threw them all over to him. Now, the lad must have had a brainstorm, actually, because the Belgian Air Traffic Control Service isn't that busy. They have about 3 gliders a year. And to suddenly get jumped by 30 jumbos seemed a good thing to me, actually. But he did a sterling job. And anybody going on their holidays to Spain in August 72, he took them all the way through northern Europe, into Italy, refueling in Rome, down to the toe of Italy, and back along the Mediterranean to get to Spain. That was the only way you could get there without going through France. Saturday I didn't work, but apparently it was chaotic. Sunday I worked. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Everything turned left at Dover, which isn't the best way to get to Spain, you can believe me. And by Monday it was getting a bit thin, so I rang this bloke on Monday morning. I said, "Come on, mess about, 30 for you." And he said, "I accept them." I said, "Knockout, you're back at work." He said, "Affirmative." We came back to work Saturday. It's been very quiet this week. Absolutely true, in fact. They went on strike for 23 hours and didn't tell us when they came back. So I left, and I went to an airfield. And I now work at an airfield where you're responsible for takeoff and landing, which is far more interesting in the centre, because this is the only thing you're going to hear about.